Before PayPal, credit cards, and crypto, people used some truly bizarre ways to trade and store wealth. But here's the twist. Many of those ancient money systems still shape how we spend today. In fact, every time you swipe your card or scan a QR code, you're tapping into thousands of years of evolution in human trade. Let's explore how history is hiding right in your wallet. Let's start in Mesopotamia, the birthplace of writing and record keeping. Around 3000 BC, they didn't have coins or bills. Instead, they used clay tablets to log debts and transactions. Think of it as the original spreadsheet. These weren't just scribbles, they were official, legal records. Sound familiar? Today's banks, accounting software, even blockchain, all still depend on ledgers. The idea of tracking value didn't start with Wall Street. It started in the sands of Sumer. Let's journey east to ancient China, where trade wasn't just an economic activity, it was an art form. Over 2,500 years ago, merchants used bronze knife money, shaped like miniature blades, believed to ward off evil spirits while securing deals. It wasn't just currency, it was symbolic protection. Later, during the Tang Dynasty, China introduced the world's first paper money, a revolutionary concept that freed trade from the burden of metal. This innovation spread globally, and centuries later, paper currency remains the standard in most economies. From blade to bill, China redefined what wealth could look like. In ancient Rome, money wasn't just a tool, it was a message. Coins were engraved with the faces of emperors, not just to identify their rule, but to spread their image across every corner of the empire. Every time someone made a trade, they were reminded who held power. It was political propaganda disguised as currency, and it worked. That's branding 101. Today, our banknotes still carry the faces of presidents, monarchs, and national icons, symbols of identity, stability, and pride, rooted in Roman tradition. Cowry shells, tiny, colorful, and naturally glossy, were once some of the most widely used currencies in the world. Traded across Africa, Asia, and even parts of Europe, these shells weren't just valuable, they were beautiful, portable, and durable. In some cultures, they were believed to hold spiritual power, symbolizing fertility and prosperity. Their worth wasn't just in what they could buy, but in what they represented: status, beauty, and trust. Long before the euro unified Europe, cowries unified economies thousands of miles apart. That's not just currency, that's connection. In ancient Egypt, grain wasn't just food. It was the foundation of an entire economic system. Massive state-run granaries stored wheat and barley, and these staples became the wages of the workforce. Builders of the pyramids were often paid in daily rations of bread and beer, not coins. Bread nourished the body, beer purified the water, both essential to survival. It wasn't just about eating, it was about value, reliability, and exchange. Sounds strange? Consider this. We now invest in digital coins and commodities like gold that we never even touch. Ancient Egyptians were proving a truth we still rely on today. Money is trust, not just metal or paper. Let's not forget salt, the origin of the word salary. Roman soldiers were literally paid in salt. It was so precious, it shaped trade routes for centuries. In the Pacific island of Yap, people used enormous stone discs as currency. They didn't move them. Ownership was simply agreed upon. It's the concept of digital value thousands of years ago. The Islamic dinar was pegged to a specific weight of gold, giving it intrinsic value and global trust. Today, gold-backed currencies and stable coins try to offer the same stability. Templar Knights in the Crusades created a system where pilgrims could deposit money in one city and withdraw in another, like a medieval ATM. It paved the way for modern banking. So whether it's shells, salt, or stone coins, the way we see money today is deeply rooted in ancient systems. Next time you tap your card, remember, you're using 5,000 years of innovation. If you love learning how ancient wisdom still rules the modern world, please subscribe to my channel for more videos and don't forget to like and comment.